I'm super excited to be back here in Atlanta with this beautiful, beautiful story, a real life story of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter. And her life is just an example of survival and an amazing Latina, one that we are very proud of. So I'm super excited to present this beautiful documentary, I will say. It starts around when she was 13 or 14, when she was in school, and it goes scene by scene through the important moments in her life. It's my biggest honor to be able to represent such a woman, an example to all women in the world, an example as a Latina, an idol to many. It's really truly my honor. And you know, there's a challenge in playing such an icon. And that is that she was Mexican, and she is the pride of Mexico, and she represents every Mexican woman and man to the world. And I am Colombian, and you know, I understand as Latinos we are very proud of where we are from and our own things. Like for me, Gabriel Garcia Marquez is mine, you know, and Shakira. And so for them, you know, to have a Colombian woman represent them, it's always a challenge for me, and I always want to make sure that I do my job the best I can, so they are proud and they feel that they are represented in the best way. So for me, it's an honor to play my idol. I've done many things, but the two things that, you know, my career really took off, and I'm known for these two things, is Maria de Buenos Aires and Frida, which both of them are two Latina women that are very strong, very, you know, feisty, and, you know, they don't let life, you know, stomp them into the floor. They're, you know, they go through many emotions and all that, but at the same time they're very proud of who they are. And I'm not like that at all. I'm kidding. I am just like that. I am just like them. I am a feisty soprano. You know what's interesting about Frida is that to see a woman like that in 2019, they're everywhere. But seeing a woman like that in 1910, you know, she was a teenager in 1920, you know, and she lived as an artist in the 30s. By the way, in a country like Mexico, that like Colombia, can be a little bit not so good for the women. So it's interesting to see a woman like Frida, that she was so strong. She was a man in a woman's body back in the time. And she did whatever the hell she wanted to do. She was very free with her sexuality back in the 1930s, 1920s. She was openly bisexual and didn't seem weird. No, it was normal to her as it was 2019. She was way ahead of her time. Way ahead of her time. So this is amazing that we are celebrating a woman like that, because women everywhere in the world and you know, in the United States, we need to see that, and we need to understand that this is not something that is new. There's been women doing this for a very long time. So let's not apologize anymore about being women, and just be strong.